I've been watching a couple of videos. I've been learning a couple of things. One thing I've learned that is if you want to create a bass, we can do what is called a filtered bass line. I'm going to play this track right here. Some of you have heard this beat before, and it goes like this. And ready, and go, and... But that right there, this is messing up my mic. But that right there, that's something that you haven't heard before. What I did is I made a filtered bass, okay? And how did I make this filtered bass? I did it just like this. So I'm gonna stop this. I went back to sequence 1, right? When I went to sequence 1, I went to this. So I'm just gonna solo this right here. So I soloed the main sample, right? So then I went here, and this is my track. I went here and I bounced to sample. I bounced that track to sample. When I hit bounce to sample, then I went and I got a different type of sample. So check this out. We're going to go to sample. But if I flip, and I keep going a bit, let me go back this way. There's my bounce track right there. So this bounce track right there is... So then I went to my sequence 3 because I did everything in sequence 3. Here, what I did is I turned this into a filtered bass loop. So that was the sample, right? So after I bounced it to a sample, I added some things to it, okay? What I did to the sample, once I had it, I went to a pad mixer. Once I go to pad mixer, my sample is right there. I added inserts to this part right here. So if you click in here, you can see I added this filter here. I added a low pass filter to this sound. See? Once I got my filtered bass loop, all I did is I recorded it in. And that's when I got the sound just like this. So now the only thing about that is you notice there's something off about it. So let's do this. So I got the bounce track sample, right? But what I want to do now is it's not matching. It's not syncing up. So what I want to do, I'm going to time stretch this sample, okay? So I'm going to hit process, and there's the time stretch right there. And that's not what it should be. It should be a little faster, okay? All right, so we're going to change it to just 43.5. All right, and then we're going to say, do it. And let's see if this helps us out to get this thing to match here. All right, so let's see. All right, so that's a sample, and that's what we did. So you can filter your bass, and when you filter your bass, that's one way that it's an old school trick. It's an old school tip. Many of the older producers did it. They had their sample, and to get a bass, they would filter the bass. And then when the beat drops like this, that's all they would do. So that's just one way to create a bass. All right, everybody. Peace.